guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is your favorite girl Suze, and I want to start by saying thank you so much on the love on the last video. Honestly guys, I'm so happy. I saw the comments, the likes, and for the new subscribers, welcome on here. Over here we have a lot of fun, that's for sure. And today I'm thinking of doing something a bit different, right? I mean, we're all discussing this relationship thing, right? So I decided to pen down 5 questions and I will be answering them on here for you guys about my thoughts on relationships in general. So I have my phone with me, so in case you see me looking down, don't worry, I'm still here with you. I just want to be able to not forget anything. You get me? So basically there are a lot of questions about men, women, relationships in this generation, how messy it has gotten. Hey, grammar. How messy it has gotten. And I just decided to, give my own 2 cents on it, because why not? Am I not in this generation? So let's get into it, guys. Basically, these are 5 questions that I'll be answering on this video. So let's get into it. The first question: are women really becoming hustlers in relationships? And by hustlers, I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. They are jumping from Okafo to Emeka to Ejike to Frederick to this to that. So there is this question about what's up with women, like what's going on. And I'm going to give you my own opinion about what I think is going on. I'm not speaking for every woman. I'm only speaking for a few women, right? So basically, the hustling thing is because they're not staying in one place anymore. And I think nobody wants to suffer is the only explanation to this, right? I have friends, and whenever we discuss how we have suffered in our parents' house and how we don't pray for another suffering in future, right? Everybody wants an odogu. They don't want Odiego. That is the truth, right? And in the attempt for them to secure an odogu, there is a need for them to be greedy. Now, I'm not saying that I agree with this greed. I'm just saying what I think the problem is. And now in this whole thing of securing the bag, they kind of lose good men. I'm going to dive a bit deeper, right? I have had girlfriends tell me how there's this guy, he's just struggling. He's trying to make ends meet. And somehow, they're not willing to stay with this guy that seems to, be building. Because of the fear of when he finished building, he will not stay with me. He will go and look for his spec. And you will also see online that some guys are even saying that, I'm with this girl until I find my wait. I'm only with her because she's the woman I can afford. I have seen that one on TikTok. Now, my advice to everyone is do what works for you. If you feel like you want to secure an odogu and the only way to do that is to jump from this to that, I don't advise that pattern. Personally, I don't enroll in that school of thought. I believe in building, right? And I also believe that you can meet a man when he's already made. And the truth is, I have been in both cases. So with the person that was building, he was insecure. So that was not a me problem. That was a he problem, right? And the reason he was insecure was, asadikagi. What are you doing with me? And honestly, I couldn't control his thoughts. I couldn't control how he was feeling. And no matter the assurance I was giving at the time, it was obvious that he was already like, yo. It's not, who is that person? Who is this person? So I just knew that I couldn't do this anymore. And So basically, the hustling thing is a known factor right now in our generation. I don't advise it. I advise everyone to, like I said, do what works for you, but let it be that your ori is paying as you're doing it, because you have to think about the fact that you don't want to mess yourself up, okay? I don't subscribe to messing yourself up for any reason whatsoever. Yes, you want a good life, but you want to live a healthy, good life, right? And the only way to do that is to protect your body, your spirit, your soul. In fact, protect it all, right? Because the whole jumping thing, it just has never made sense to me. Question 2: why do people jump from one partner to the next so fast? Personally, I think people are afraid. Nobody wants to be, it's like a game these days. It's like, I don't want to be the one that lost. Let it not be that it's my heart they broke. Before they break my heart, let me break their heart. That's what I'm getting, right? And honestly, I think love takes time, growth takes time, right? And jumping from, like I said before, Emeka to Chidi does not secure the bag, really. Because I want to ask you guys a question. And have you guys ever thought of the fact that when you were growing up, there were people that were very rich? I had uncles that were very rich, but as I got older, the money disappeared. Have you guys ever considered that fact? Have you? Now, it might look like I'm speaking to the ladies only, but yeah, the jumping thing is mostly, it's directed at us. They said we are hustlers. I'm here to tell you. So yeah, that's basically my opinion on that. I think in general, nobody knows tomorrow, right? And aren't you a Christian anymore? Don't you pray? You're praying for a better life. You're praying for a good life. How about you build that good life and that better life with someone that actually cares for you? Because I miss the days in secondary school when a guy wanted to say, I love you, and they were shaking like leaves. These days, you meet somebody today, he's already in love with you. And there are very few guys out there, very, very few men out there that actually know what they want. Now, this brings me to my next question. The next question is, why do men seem less intentional nowadays, right? And honestly, I think a lot of men they're just tired from past heartbreaks. They're less intentional because they feel so much pressure to provide. They're just like, I don't want to be used. And some of them have even done the calculation for themselves. They've said, I wanted to speak Igbo, but ego first, then intentionality is in the body. When I spray you body, I care for you. And then women are, seeking more of like emotional care, like emotional support, care. And, some of us are just interested in the 5 love languages, if I'm not mistaken. And some of these men are not really interested in showing their emotions anymore. They don't want to trust anymore because they've been hurt so many times. But my advice to the guys is, please bring back efforts, okay? Bring back that effort that we used to see, because that alone. Okay, the 4th question says, why do women feel like they have to prove their worth after sex? Now, in today's world, we know for a fact that some men switch up like immediately after. It's almost like now it's the one that is just in the wookie. And honestly, you get to see some women being like very, down and, filled with regrets, basically. You're just like, I have to prove my worth to him. The phone calls have reduced. I have to show him that I'm not like other girls. And my honest opinion is, you are enough, aren't you? Like, you are enough. I know that we all have feelings, but yeah, you are enough. And if he doesn't see that, if he feels like, okay, I've gotten what I wanted, then I think he's not your man. In fact, I know he's not your man, because if he were, things will not just slow down. When a man wants something, they keep saying it to us that they know what they want and they go for it. So best believe that if anything changes just after that, you don't need to be the one, Nah. See, this is a woman. This is a man. It goes like this, not like this. Hey, water. You're welcome. The 5th and the final question is, how can we stay hopeful in love when everything feels confusing? First of all, I'll say protect your heart. Protect your sanity. Because some of these people, they come with they will mess you up if you allow it. So truth is, protect your heart, know your worth, work on yourself. I know you hear this a lot, but trust me, it pays to work on yourself. I mean, good men still exist, and every day the weddings we are seeing on social media, they're not all fake. Not everybody is married because of money. Some people genuinely found their other half, right? And I know people will say, I don't believe in soulmates. There's more than one person for every... whatever you believe in, right? Truth is, many of us still want a partner, someone to spend the rest of our lives with, right? And the only way to do that, is to, put in the work on yourself too. Because someone that you want to be, good to you, you also have to be good to them. And you cannot be good to them if you do not even, do the work on yourself, because nobody is perfect. One thing let me draw a phone. One thing I realized was, when I was single and I wasn't in a relationship, there was nothing you could tell me. I was Mrs. Perfect. The moment I got into a relationship, I realized that there were things that were not really good about me, things that I had to work on, right? And I started to see that, okay, like, even though you're out of the relationship and you're doing the work, when you get with a partner, the work doesn't stop. It's continuous, right? And I will advise women to be, free. I think there's this thing about, don't show him you love him too much so that he doesn't start to take advantage. Me, I go all in. Like, I'm a lover girl till the do the math. Like, I don't want to get into a relationship and start doing mathematics and minus and plus. It's like I'm the one that called him yesterday. It's his turn to call me. No, I'm going to put in the work, do my best, work on myself, because there's this thing about men and how they say women are very manipulative, which I know we are, but we're not here for that today. I just know that it helps a great deal if you know yourself, at least to a great extent. Like, your values, what you take and what you will not take, right? That helps a lot. That goes a long way. And I trust and believe that God will give us the person for us, not another person. In fact, I think I saw Laura Ikeji praying for wicked people to end up with wicked people, and I second that prayer because I don't want to stress. It's only, I was telling a friend, it's only stressful when it's not meant to be. I don't believe that love is stressful. I don't believe that. I mean, there's work to be done. There's work to be done whilst you're in love, in the marriage, there is still work to be done, but it shouldn't be that hard, especially when you have someone that is willing to work with you. It's not a one-man race. It's two becoming one. So you lot are welcome. By the way, I am not a relationship expert. I just did this video out of fun, and because today is Sunday and I did a very nice makeup. By the way, I am loving my makeup these days. My earrings are from my sister, Enjoyment Stores. Necklace is from my best friend. Hair is from BC. Shout out to BC. She really slayed this look. But I'm taking it out soonest and I can't wait. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really enjoyed myself and I hope you enjoyed yourself too. Do leave a message, do leave your comments, and I'll be more than happy to interact again. Thank you so much. Bye.